It's SkeezeStudios, and we back for the second episode with my good bro, Self Made Kev. What's poppin', gang?
What on, my boy?
Yo, what's poppin', gang? Yo, so talk about yourself. Where you come from? I know you from the Bronx, but where specifically?
I grew up on Hardship most of my life till I was 17, because my apartment had burned down, so we had to move. Yeah, fact.
How it burned up?
I guess the wires in the wall was like fucked up, so shit just caught on fire. It was July 4th.
You get fireworks.
Yeah. Nah, it had nothing to do with fireworks. It just happened to be a coincidence. Yeah, so we had to move. I lost basically everything, like all my clothes and all that shit. So.
And then from there, where you jumped around to?
I moved to Kingsbridge, like all around the Bronx type shit. And then until my family moved to Miami, and then I stayed in New York though.
During that time, you went to school, you played in
sports? Hell yeah. Like high school, I played baseball.
Word?
So then I got a full ride scholarship to play college in Oklahoma.
Oh, so you was nice.
Yeah, for sure.
What, D1, D2?
D1 JUCO.
I heard.
Yeah, hell yeah. I played in Oklahoma for 2 years. Transferred to a school in Florida. Warner University is an NAI. Played 1 year there, and then I was like, fuck this shit. I don't even want to play no more. Just cause I ain't really care about school. Like I just wanted to play. So
be like
my drive was, I was losing my drive type shit. So I was like, fuck it. Yeah. So I came back to New York.
And then from there, like, what was the transition from
baseball to rap?
Yeah.
Basically, like, I was on some shit. Like I ain't wanna. I still wanted to be rich. You feel me? Like I wanna do something that's gonna get me rich. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to rap. Like, shit that I've done in my life, the shit that I've been through, like, I could put it on a mic, you feel me, and make a song about it. So I just started doing that. I feel like I had the swag for it, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just rap.
So you never tried before that? Like,
nah, I never made a song, freestyle, none of that, joking around, none of that. I never did that.
So where you thought, like, what was it, like, the transition? Like, what you thought transition from baseball to rap? It was
my last year in Florida when I was in Warner University. It was my last year. Like I was just fucking around with my boys. Like, yo, bro, I'm about to just start rapping. Like nobody was really taking me serious, but I was dead ass. So I started doing it. I started like rapping on voice memo and having a fucking iPad with the beat playing, like, and just sending it to my boys. Like, yo, what y'all think about this session? And niggas was saying I had potential. You feel me? So I just kept going with it.
So during that time, who were some of your influences? Like
rappers?
Yeah.
G Herbo, Lil Durk, A Boogie. Yeah, first. It was mostly them three first. So Lil Baby too. Like.
So coming from Hardship, how you feel? Like, did you feel like Boogie put on for you?
Nah, of course he put on for the whole New York. I feel like he made everybody like feel like it was possible, cause like he really from like the inner city, like. From the Bronx, Highbridge niggas know that he from right there, so it's like I feel like he put on for everybody. Like he made that shit possible.
So now that you got a lane, what's your trajectory? Like how you been maneuvering in this rap game?
I just been staying to myself, really, like just trying to like better myself. I don't feel like I'm really in competition with nobody. I feel like I'm my own competition. Like I'm just trying to make myself better and just stay in my own lane, you feel me? I'm not trying to do shit that everybody else is doing. Like, I'm on my own shit, you feel me? So I feel like that's what's gonna separate me from everybody and help me succeed. And I've always been like that, even as a young, you feel me? As a youngin', you feel me?
So you don't really collaborate with people?
I do. I did a song with Aqua Ridge.
That and Babyface.
Babyface Ray.
That was tough.
Yeah, hell yeah. Babyface Ray. Deon from the Heights. Rob Foreign from Philly.
You got any collabs coming up? Like you gotta talk
I
got exclusive drops out here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to drop a single with Rob Foreign. He from Philly. He hard. Like he around my lane type shit. So there's definitely gonna be good chemistry on that song. We're gonna shoot the video and all that.
So speak about your lane. Like what's your type of rap?
I feel like I just be on some fly shit. Like really be on some fly shit, trap shit. Like. Just talking about shit that I do on a regular, everyday basis.
Music for the trappers.
Yeah, for the trappers. Like hustlers, not just trappers. Like, to me, trap is whatever you really doing on a daily basis that you make money on. So whether it's working, whether it's fucking trapping, whether it's scamming, whether it's whatever you're doing, it don't matter what you're doing legally, illegally, like, you're gonna get it how you get it. That's how you trap, you feel me? So I speak for everybody. Like, whoever can relate, they gonna fuck with my music.
So in this new generation, how you feel like you fitting in with all this hip shaking, drill music? Like, where you see yourself fitting in?
Like I said, like I feel like I'm in my own lane. Like whatever people feel like lane I'm in, that's the lane that they gonna put me in. For me, they not gonna put me in that playlist with all them people, but they gonna put me in the playlist with other people. You feel me? Niggas that I got songs with, like Babyface Ray, all them people like that.
You feel like you'll ever jump into any of those two lanes?
Nah, I wouldn't. Like, don't get me wrong, if they hit me up for a feature, yo Kev, I want you on this song. If I fuck with it, I'ma do it. You feel me? But I won't be the one to be like, nah, let me do one of these songs, cause it's not really some shit that I could get my talk my shit on. You feel me? Yeah, I don't really gravitate to those beats.
So this fame and the everything that comes with being like famous and rich, how's that transition now?
Well, I don't feel like I'm famous or rich yet, you feel me? But it's getting there. Like,
you're doing numbers.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like people.
Yourself,
I feel like people like when I'm outside and shit and they see me, they be like, "Oh, you Self Made Kev." Like it didn't happen to me. Like I was in McDonald's the other day and some nigga was staring at me, you feel me? But I ain't had no jewelry or nothing on, so I ain't feel no type of weight. But he was like, "Yo, ain't you the nigga that got the song with Babyface Ray?"
Exactly. I'm like, I wouldn't be interviewing nobody. I'm interviewing you.
Nah, for sure. I just see myself like bigger. Like the shit I'm chasing is bigger. Like before, I used to think like, damn, I can't wait to get 10K followers. Like I feel like I'm gonna be lit, but I got it, and it's like, nah, I want more. Like this shit ain't nothing, bro. Like I'm never content with. When I reach my goals, I'm not content. Like I make new goals right away. I probably make new goals every single day. You feel me?
Where you see yourself in the next 2, 5, 7? Like, where you see
2, 5 like years?
Yeah.
This is big, bro. Like big, #1 everywhere. Apple Music, Billboards, Grammy nominated. Like that's the type of shit I'm into, bro.
Alright, so what's your top goal in this rap game?
In this rap game, top goal,
#1.
Shit, I'm trying to make a lane for everybody, bro. I'm trying to have enough money to make sure everybody around me good, bro. Like, that's my main goal. Enough money that everybody around me is good. They don't gotta work. They got their own business. They got their own shit going on. That's my biggest goal. And that when I pass away, like generations behind me, they rich too. That's my biggest goal. Like I don't do this shit for me. I don't really care. I do this shit for everybody else. Cause a lot of people don't have dreams or they can't dream. You feel me? So I do it for them so that they could wake up one day. Sure. They wake up one day, they rich. For me, they don't gotta work, they don't gotta do shit. I carry the weight and I carry the load so I could be able to do that. That's my goal with this rap shit.
But the whole rap game being fucked up right now with people being, targeted. They're saying rappers are easy targets. How you feel about that?
They're easy targets because at the end of the day, flyers up everywhere. You gotta post. For me, you gotta make yourself accessible to the people so that they could feel like they your #1 fan, you feel me? So, but there's a limit to it. Like you gotta play it smart. Like you can't have all this money and not have security. You can't have all this money and sitting in the hood. You feel me? Like you get this money to get out of the hood. Why would you come back to the hood and feel like you good? Like there's envious people out here. So you gotta.
Feel like you been maneuvering it. Like you been staying out the way.
Hell yeah, I stay out the way for sure. But I don't be in nobody's circle. I'm in my own circle. I'm in my own lane. When I'm in the store, I don't post when I'm in the store. I post when I get home. When I'm out to eat, I post when I get home. Like I don't be moving. No, I don't move funny at all. Like, you'll never see my location until I'm away from that place.
Say that.
Yeah.
So I know you got a child. How's being a father?
That shit's the best feeling in the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing better than that. Like, no cap. If I ain't here, I'm with my daughter. If I ain't in the studio, I'm with my daughter. No matter what, bro, I'll be with my daughter all day, every day. I ain't chilling with nobody but her. That's the best feeling.
So what are some of the things you're trying to teach your daughter, especially, because they say rappers portray an image. So, like, how you trying to maneuver through that?
I just want her to know she could be a boss. I mean, like, she can handle her own. At the end of the day, like, we live in a world where, like, they try to, like, when niggas be like, oh, I want to have a son so he could be in the NBA. Like, why not have a daughter so she could be in the WNBA? You feel me? Like, be a professional.
Yo, bro, I be trying to tell niggas, yo, if you have a daughter, teach her how to be the biggest boss out here.
She could be a boss just like if you had a son. So I'm gonna teach her that. Like, no matter what, you gonna be a boss. Like,
I said it. If I get a daughter, I'm teaching her how to be Griselda Blanco. Yo, my daughter gonna be out here smart as fuck, playing these stupid little dumb niggas.
You gotta just be smart, teach her the ropes. Like, the shit that I ain't know when I was growing up, 14, 15, she gonna be able to know, because I'm gonna teach her that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my parents, they didn't have the time to teach me that stuff.
That's right.
For me, they was working all day. My mom was coming home 9, 10 o'clock. I was with my grandmother. Yeah, I'm the first grandchild. So I'll come home, she'll come home, and I'll be sleeping already. You feel me? Like, it's just every day the same shit. But I want to be at the point where she's 14, 15, and I'm chilling. I could be with her, take her to practice, take her to school, take her this, do that. So I'll be talking to her more often. That's key right there. Like, parents gotta talk to their kids often, know what's going on in their head. Don't think because you the parent you don't really you gotta be their friend too. You gotta be able to speak to your kid. Like, that shit plays a big part.
Yo, you touched upon something that I'm big on, mental health. Like, how you feel about that?
That shit real, bro. Like, mental health is real. Like, this shit, people feel like, oh, you just being a baby, you being weak. Like, your mind is strong, so it could take over your whole body. Your mind will take over your whole body and make you do shit that you don't think that's possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy, bro. So to everybody that's going through something, like, you gotta speak your mind, speak to people, cause you gotta let your mind express that. If you hold it all in, it's gonna just keep weighing on you and you're gonna explode. And that's the bad part about it. Like, you gotta release that.
So I know there's a stigma of, like, yo, being a rapper, you can't be soft. Like, how you feel like you express yourself?
I express myself through the music. Like, I really talk about my everyday life in the music. So it was a point in time where I was going through a lot, dealing with court dates and my case and going to jail. So I was rapping about that shit. You feel me? But now I'm not going through none of that. So now it's like I'm rapping about what I'm going through. So that whole lane of music, using auto-tune, the type of beats, I'm not doing that no more. I'm in a whole new way because my life is different now. I don't gotta go through that no more. You feel me? Like, so that's how I express myself. If you see me rapping about what I'm rapping about, then that's what I'm going through. And that's it.
Yo, so speaking about rapping, we got a segment on the show called the Skeeze Challenge. You either gotta drop an exclusive, unreleased song, or you gotta do a freestyle. So what you choosing, my brother?
I'll show them my unreleased.
I say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on now, it's only exclusive drops here at SkeezeStudios, so we gonna play that for y'all. Watch this.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll play some unreleased.
Say that.
Yeah. Yo, think a nigga crip the way I'm counting out these blues. These hoes pick and choose, they know I'm having, so I'm who they choose. Go ahead, play a lane before you try to play me like a fool. Hit this dirty shit before you niggas thought this shit was cool. Before I re-up, I go buy some drip and then I hit the stool. This ain't fabricated, you can ask and find out if it's true. I hit OKC with pounds of weed and sold it at the school. Before I start blowing up, I'm making rice, ain't think about no booze. I had racks before I started rapping, shit ain't nothing new. Only thing I knew was making money, stack it through the roof. Only thing I knew was serving packs, you try me, I'ma shoot. Went to Mazda to pick up my chain, I pulled up in the coupe. Not just any coupe, but rate for 40,000 that I flew. Shit, how many niggas you know done the type of shit I do? Not too many niggas like me, if there is, they in my crew. If the price is right, I buy them all, ain't tryna buy a few. Fuck a rollie, I'ma go AP, I'm cocky as a bitch. Any nigga say he hate me, then I probably fuck this bitch. I done blew your stash, it's been a week, I only bought a fifth. I be moving fast, I'm in the beam, I'm fighting with a blick. All this fucking cash, I spend it fast and make them niggas sick. This ain't for the moment, I'ma hustle till I'm fucking rich. Yeah, till I'm fucking rich. They stopped selling walk up in the hood, I started drinking trips. I was in the country with them hicks, I should've sold them bricks. I know niggas bitch off hitting licks, that shit'll hit or miss. All these niggas posting throwback pics, they steady reminisce. I go grab a piece for 36, I sell for 56. That's a major flip, through 10 of those, I'm upgrading my wrist. Niggas broken, worrying about the bitch, these niggas ain't on shit. How you posting money, you ain't making, niggas kinda fit. I ain't stopping, I'ma run it up as much as I can get. My little brody, he been tryna rob you niggas, he a threat. Told him, bro, you know these niggas capping, got no fucking gun. Tryna save it for a Lamborghini, fuck it in the vet. Tryna save a bitch, these niggas ran through shit you gon' regret. I been broke before, shit told me up, that shit I won't forget. I ain't capping when I'm flexing money, posting on the net. I been rapping for a couple years, no money from it yet. I been trapping in about a year, put 30 on my neck. Yeah.